Hello, everybody. I'm Bill. Nancy is at her mom's house. Hopefully, she'll be a guest tonight. And we are the Thin Blue Lane, of course. All right, I'm coming to you from my studio here in Burbank, California. No, I'm not in California. I'm in Texas. I just put the thumbnail up less than an hour ago. So there's only 9 people here. So I need you guys to share it out. A lot of people may not think we're going on because of Christmas. And I almost didn't, but I didn't want to miss Thursday night with you guys. I'm working on a book for Rick Breitweiser. I'm trying to get it knocked out for him. And as it is, I'm going to be taking Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off. And I invited him to be a guest on the show tonight, but it was last minute for him. So maybe next week. So let's see who we got in the house. We have Mary Jones. How you doing? Merry Christmas, Mary Jones. Beat Back Rhythm. Merry Christmas. Karen Boardman. How you doing? Merry Christmas to you. Thrifty Angela. Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oaks. How you doing, my brother? I know that you cannot type because you're on your tablet, but that's cool. We're just glad you're here. Just glad you're here. You're probably here in a bunch of other places too, aren't you? Dan, the Vintage RVer, is here. Oof, I managed to get on here finally. Hey, welcome, Dan. I don't have much of a show planned for you tonight, so I may bring up some guests for a part of this. I don't know. Let's see who else we got in the house. We got, Tracy Oceans Fire. How you doing? So good to see you. There's Steve at Avenger RV Adventure who reminded me that I didn't have a thumbnail up tonight. It's Christmas time. I don't expect a lot of people to be here. I imagine a lot of people are going to be with their families right now. There is Michelle Leonardo. How are you? Good to see you. Glad to see you here. Let's see who else we have in here. Wow. K-Tots 2. Welcome. I think that's a new one right there. Beat Back Rhythm. Thank you for sharing that out, Mary Jones. We appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. There's Rick right there. There's my author. I'm doing a book for Rick right there. I am working in this studio for that guy right there. Actually, that's not really my studio, but I have a similar one. I'm working on a book for Mr. Breitweiser right now. Everybody let Rick feel welcome. Say hi to Rick Breitweiser. He's got an inspirational book. It's called I Didn't Ask to Be Me. And he's asked me to voice it over for him. My voice is actually a little worn out. As you can hear, I sound a little hoarse. But I have been working on that for him for about 4 days now. And I'm thinking I can be done within the next 11 to 16 days at the rate I'm going right now. So I'm trying to get him the best product I can. So he's getting my everything. He's getting everything I got. In fact, I only have one other project that I'm doing, and it's a project for a guy that has a inspirational YouTube channel where you read things like, I don't know what it's a whole bunch of different quotes from people that are famous and inspirational. Just little things like, don't cross the street without looking both ways. You know, that type of thing. He wants it slow and melodic, as if you're talking to someone that's in a trance. So I talk fast, which is great for a book like Rick's, but I have to go slow for this other thing I'm doing. Now, luckily, that file is only 30 phrases a day for 7 days. And then, so that's pretty easy to do. And he pays me for that weekly, which is great. Let me see what else we got going on here. I have been busy. I've got another book offer from another guy that's doing sci-fi. Now, my last sci-fi book didn't work out too good for me. Me and the author, we couldn't make things work, but she made it worth my while for the work I had done for her, which is fantastic. I have 3 other projects that I have completed successfully, and I'm working on Rick's. And I think Rick's book and books like his are the way I need to go. I like to do like scientific, especially astronomy and amazing things like galaxies far, far away, stuff like that. You know, I love to do that kind of stuff. And Rick's book is actually more fired up and excited about being alive, basically. So I think that's great. All right, let's see who's in the chat that I may have missed since I started talking about Rick. Rick, it's good to see you. I'm glad you could make the show. Dan, the vintage ID. In my day, we worked till late Christmas Eve and didn't even get extra coal on the fire. Dan, I'm working tonight. I'm not done with him yet. I'm going to get a couple more files in before I go to bed. And tomorrow night, I'm going to go over to family's house. So I'm not going to have my studio. So I'm not going to be able to do any work. And I'm not about to give him something off a cell phone. I'm not playing like that. The next thing I'm going to do is Christmas Day. I'm probably going to come back here because my dogs are here and I don't want to leave them alone for more than 24 hours. So I'm going to come back here. And yes, I know I've got a strap here. That's from my virtual reality headset right there. I tried to shampoo it and stuff so it wouldn't do that. But that stripe right there is from my virtual reality, and that is how I work out every day and how I've lost 29 pounds so far. I just want you all to know there's a lot less of me than there used to be. Oh, by the way, I am wearing the Thin Blue Lane t-shirt. You can get one of those from me by going to the Teespring store for Thin Blue Lane. Let's see here. I do intend to come back. Finish my thought. I am going to come back on Christmas Day, and I might even knock out a file or two for him on Christmas Day because my family isn't coming in until the next day. So I'm actually going to have Christmas evening to myself, which is going to be nice. And when the house is empty, that is the time to record. Let me tell you. Now, if you'll notice, I put down in the description of this video something called a whisper room. Now, one day I'd like to own one of those, but those are rather expensive. Now, if that whisper room, it's actually soundproof. Okay, there's no such thing as soundproof, but it is as close to soundproof as you can get. And I can go in there. It doesn't matter if somebody's mowing their yard outside or if airplanes are flying over. Unless there's a marching band or tanks coming down the street, I'm probably going to be able to record. The base model for one of those is about $5,000-$6,000. The ones with air conditioners or fans and stuff in there to keep you cool while you're inside there and keep you ventilated and breathing. Those are about $10,000. So it's going to be a long, long time before I buy one of those. So for now, we're going to stick with what I have. Is just a room converted to a studio. And that is actually pretty good. The only time I have a problem is if somebody's mowing their yard or something like that. And even then, honestly, I don't think it would get into that room, this room. But it's I don't want to provide negative stuff to my customers. Fordman says shared out your live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, I'd like to make a point, Fordman. We are multicasting right now. We are on Facebook. We're on YouTube for Thin Blue Lane RV Life and Thin Blue Lane Productions. I'm actually on all three of those right now. Thumbs up again from K-Tots TV. Thank you for being here. And Rick Breitweiser is seeing me for the first time, probably. He's observing William. I guess you're also hearing my sore, my hoarse throat. I think I did, 5 files for you today? That was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Hello, everyone coming into chat. Mary Jones has been with me since day one. We're going on our third year. We're about to start our third year on YouTube. And Mary Jones has been with us the whole time. Dan, the Vintage RV or Thin Blue Lane RV Life, I got a lot of that stuff. Yamaha 12, mixing board, amps, decks, lots of DJ stuff. Cool. Maybe we should talk. I actually have my recording equipment out here. It's outside of the booth. And I actually have my recording equipment set right here. And of course, I've got my handy dandy headset. My microphone and everything is on the other side. There's nothing in that room except for a microphone. Nothing that would make any noise. I don't even wear my ring, and I don't wear my watch when I go in there. Everything puts off some sort of signal. When I go in there, it's nice and quiet and peaceful. And my family's not here right now, so it's actually even quieter, which is fantastic. I can do my own hours. I can do my own thing. I love that. Land Cloud Adventures is here. Hi. New Horizons. It's about time now. Raid, welcome. New Horizons. Thank you for coming in. It's about time now. Thank you for raiding us. We're now up to 19 people. I know that's about half what we usually get because it's Christmas, and I understand that. Let's see here. Thanks for Christmas wishes from you. Glad to have them. Merry Christmas to all of you. I probably won't talk to all of you before Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all of you. RVing with G is here. Look at that. New Horizons. Susan, how you doing, girl? RVing with G is here. Yo, Ray, good to see you. Thrifty Angela, always good to see you. These are all people that are devout followers of the Thin Blue Lane. They are part of the Blue Crew. We appreciate every one of you. RVing with G, doing a raid time. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Michelle Leonardo is saying hi and welcome to Rick Breitweiser. That is my boss at the moment, guys. I may be self-employed, but he's the boss right now. Hello, everybody from beautiful, warm Florida. Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to be right now. I'm going to finish Mr. Breitweiser's book before I go to Florida. But we'll be down there after the new year. Tracy, Oceans Fire. Let's see what's going on here. Dan, the Vintage RV, your New Horizons. Bill is getting all scientifical. It's scary. Yep. Sorry about that. I love doing voiceovers. It's been my dream to do voiceover since I was 18 years old. I did a radio commercial when I was 17. I was still in high school. Let me tell you how that went. For those of you that don't know, I was standing in line for a concert. I was with a couple of girls from high school, and we were standing in line, waiting in line, and the Q102 had a van sitting over there, and they had some people that got out of the van, and they were walking down the line of people asking them to read something, and they just kept going down the line asking them to read this. Can you read this? Can you read this? Can you read this? They get to the guy in front of me, and he goes, can you read this? The guy goes, yeah, it's an AC/DC. No, never mind. So it gets to me, and he goes, can you read this? And I said, it's an AC/DC weekend. He goes, can you put some energy into that? And I said, yeah, it's an AC/DC weekend right here on Q102, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, best rock. I was a high school student, and they played that all weekend long that AC/DC was in town. That was awesome. But ever since that day, I've always wanted to do voiceovers, and now I'm doing it. I've got multiple accounts right now. I've got one book waiting. He's paying me about a half what I would want. So I'm debating whether to do that or not. I've got one book I'm working on for a gentleman that's in the room with us right now, Rick. I have a weekly gig that I'm doing for a YouTube channel, Inspirational. I don't know what it is because he won't tell me, which is weird, but I don't care. He's paying me, right? Let's see. Tracy Ocean's Fire. Oh, shoot. I accidentally put a poo emoji. But I didn't see it, so it's all good. Virtual hug from K-Tots TV. I believe K-Tots is overseas. Is that correct? Are you over in Korea or somewhere across the ocean? I believe you are. RVing with G says, nice background, Bill. Thank you very much. It's very, I have a lot of this equipment, but this isn't my studio. I have a lot of this. It's digital. It's all this analog stuff. This is old. That's old. So let me see what else we got going on here. Tracy Ocean's Fire with poo, better out than in, I always say. That's funny, Dan. Can always count on you. Merry Christmas, Karen Boardman. Thank you. RVing with G. Time for Exploring is here. What's going on, Tim? It's good to see you, buddy. Hey there, Bill. I'm late. Thin Blue Lane RV Live. Hey, good to see you. Late, better late than never. I filled everybody in on what I'm doing, so you might have to watch the first 13 minutes in rerun to catch that. I'm not going over that again. Sorry. Good news on the RV. Our RV is finished. They're just waiting for some cosmetic stuff. And they're going to give it to us after the first of the year. So, or after Christmas, somewhere around there, which is great. Because you ever try to get a campground for your RV around this time of year, it's almost impossible. RVing with G, we all of you, Bill. That's right. You're right. Awesome on the 29 pounds. That is correct. I would love to get to see a number under 250 on the scale, under 260, which would be any 250, even 259.5. Since I started at 291, guys. I'm not proud of that, but I started at 291. I'm now down to 262, and I would love to see 259 and a half even before Christmas, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Today, I didn't work out. First day ever, and guess what? Rick, my author, he actually did work out today. I inspired him. Thank you very much. And he worked out today, and I didn't. Maybe I shouldn't tell him that. But yeah, that I wanted to get started on his book. I was fired up this morning. I did one first thing in the morning, and my morning was about 11:30. And I mean, I didn't play video games. I just jumped straight into it. I got me some coffee, and I started punching out. I was in the zone today, man. I was punching out some good stuff for him today. I hope he really likes it. Also, once his book is done, I'll be able to use samples of his book. on my repertoire, whatever it's called. What I'd like to do though is bring him up as a guest. I'd love to have him come up next week. I gave him like 8 minutes notice today. That wasn't enough. I think I'm losing my voice. Maybe I won't do any more tonight. Thin Blue Lane RV Live, good to see less of you. That's right. I'm still working on the last 20 pounds, man. I get up and show you, but it's, I don't know how much you can see, but I have lost an incredible amount of weight. This used to be like out here, guys. Anyway, it is what it is. My wife says she can reach all the way around me and grab her hand, where she used to do this. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm losing weight. I've got another 20 pounds to go before I'm going to be happy. So still working on that. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, Karen Borbin. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let's hear those sleigh bells ringing and jingling, yeah. There is a 99% soundproof room. 90% of the people that go in get sick. I have seen that, RV with G. I actually saw the YouTube channel about that. It's an amazing room. They say you walk in there and you can hear your own heartbeat. That's amazing. All right, see what else is going on in here. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Dan the Vintage RV, I can save you thousands in purchases. Just get clickbait. Just saying. That sounds dangerous for someone in my line of business. Clickbait. That sounds good. I'm going to check that out. I have Honey. Is that similar? Honey, which actually, when you go to buy something at checkout, it gives you discounts and stuff like that. I have a really good mic. You all have seen it. It's the Rode NT1 with the Rode AI1 interface. It's a fantastic microphone. If I stand in there in that room, and I don't make any noise, I can almost hear my heartbeat through that thing. And it picks up every gurgling noise. So I can't eat. I don't eat. I get up in the morning and I do my, and I certainly can't drink these till after I'm done working. This is after. I can drink coffee, but if I go in there and my stomach gurgles at all, or any digested noises are going on, you can hear it in the microphone. But I love it, man. I love doing voiceovers. I'm going to do it until I can't do it anymore, until I don't have a voice left. That's a fact. Rick Brightweiser, yes, I am. Yes, a great showing today on your part. Yes, I appreciate that. I enjoyed doing it, Rick. I really did. I mean, I'm not blowing smoke. This guy's writing is amazing. And I'm looking forward to the next one. I honestly can't wait to do the next chapter. His chapters are only like a page or 2 pages long, but each one of them are more interesting than the one before. It's just amazing. You guys have got to try his book. You've got to try it out when you get a chance. There's Nancy. Oh, you're actually laughing. Rick sent me a message, says he's laughing. I Didn't Ask to Be Me is the name of his book, and it's published by Rick Brightweiser and narrated by William Adams. Okay, let's see what we got going on here in the chat. Hey, Rick, if you want to come up for 5 minutes, you're welcome to join me on the panel. The link I sent you is still valid. If you don't, I'm not going to put you on the spot, buddy. I'm not going to do it to you. Thin Blue Land RV Life, I donated it to you with all the XLR stuff. Really? I have some really good equipment, but I'm never going to turn down sound equipment. If you have something that you would like to donate, I would be very happy to see that. Mary Jones says hello to everybody coming in. Thank you, my precious Mary Jones. Ron sees America. Hi, Bill. Hi, Nancy. Nancy is on here. She's usually a guest sitting next to me, and I apologize that she's not here for those of you that tune in just to see her. Rick, you know who you are. Not Rick. Well, actually, it is. There's 2 Ricks on here. Okay. New Horizons. How can a ring put off sound? A ring? No. I love the question. Susan. The ring doesn't put off sound, but it might bang something in there. Okay, now the walls are all padded. Everything's padded, but the microphone stand, the mic shield, the my voice is going. The pop filter. If my hand touches anything and makes even the slightest pop, I have to do the whole section of that recording over. It's a lot of work. I mean, I'm probably more meticulous than I have to be, I literally go through and I magnify the audio. I blow it up, and if there's even a little click in my voice or anything like that, I delete it and I cover it up with room noise. You can't cover it up with no noise because that makes a dead spot, and it's like going and then like that. Now that wasn't bad because you're still hearing the room noise from this microphone of this laptop. But imagine if the sound just went dead, like click, and then click back on again and start talking. That's very, very disconcerting. So what I do is I take a piece. I do about 10 seconds at the very beginning. I grab some of that, and then I do what's called a punch paste copy. I grab that section of silence that's not silent. It's room noise silent. But keep in mind that room noise, even the quietest room, makes some kind of noise. So I take that and then I paste it over any mouth clicks or wet noises or anything like that. And I try not to have wet noises. I try to talk with my mouth open. That's one thing I learned in producer school. You don't close your mouth because every time you close your mouth, you make a sound when you reopen it or when you close it, unless you have to say P or B or T. Or wait, T? I go with T. B or P. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Don't listen to me. I'm old and I'm tired. Oh, no, Bill is a YouTube bachelor now. I am. Nancy is about an hour away. Congrats on the weight loss, you guys. 2022, I am back at it. Amen, Tracy Oceansfire. See, hey, look here. We got A to Z Outdoors Dance coming in here. What's going on, my friend? I did not mean to miss you. I'm behind on the chat because I've had so much exciting stuff to talk about. We are going to get the RV back, and I do have a recording studio that I'm going to build. My voice is going. I'm going to build a recording studio in the garage portion of the RV. So if we're traveling, I can still do voiceovers. And what I want to do is I want to get one of those whisper rooms. There's a link to the whisper room down here, and I should start a whisper room fund. But I want to get a whisper room, and I could actually put the whisper room in that garage, and then I can take all the padding and all these acoustic panels that you see here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and put them along the walls inside that garage. And I also have some floor padding and wall padding and roof padding. And if I need to, if there's people outside making noise, I can bring the slide out because the garage is in a slide out. It's a very unique RV. If you want to look it up, it's called a Lifestyle Alpha Gold 3905 SH side hauler. Only one of its kind. So the slide out comes in. I can bring the slide out in. So the only wall facing outside will be the one wall along the outside. The other walls will be inside the house because I will have the slide out in. It's a room inside of a room. And I'm very excited to see how it works because ACX for books requires a negative 60 dB or better sound floor. So if the noise in that room is higher than negative 60, I may have to buy the whisper room, whether I want to or not. But you know I want to. You do know I want to, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. Dan, the vintage RVer, really, I wouldn't think it would unless you hit on something. Yeah, that's right. It only would if I hit on something. That's exactly right. I don't take the ring off every time I go in there. But I move my hands when I talk. I want to articulate what I'm saying. I want to be able to say it like I'm talking to somebody. You have to say, if you're just reading like this, then they can tell. The Rick over there will be able to tell I'm just reading like this. You want to put emotion and inflection in there. So yeah, it's possible I'm going to bang my ring. I'm not standing there with my hands behind my back in that room. I may not be able to do any more, Rick. I am tonight. I'm actually losing my voice. Let me try some of this, see if it helps. Rowley Creative Travels in the house. What are you doing, buddy? How's it going? Dang, look at that soundboard. My dream is to have one of those at church. A lot of this stuff is older. I have actually the digital versions of a lot of this stuff that you're seeing behind me. So I wouldn't even use that if it was on. That is awesome. Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to get a lot out here about the book and about Rick's book before he goes to bed because I know he's tired. He was up working. He was up working out at 4 o'clock this morning. How's that for dedication, guys? Field Guy 316. It is Thursday already. Welcome to the Blue Crew. Glad to have you here, buddy. There she is. Angie, hey, Family Adventures. Hello to all you wonderful people. Hello to you, my internet girlfriend. How are you doing? I know I haven't been around much, but I've been working for Mr. Rick Brightwatcher. He's actually in the chat, and the guy I'm doing a book for right now. I'm afraid of pronouncing his name wrong. I'm really afraid of doing that. Let me see here. RVing with G says hello to everybody. Angie Hayes in the house. I hope Nancy's here watching. That'd be awesome. I have my wife and my internet girlfriend on the same channel. Our church is about to get their equipment switched as digital. Yes, it's analog, but all of our equipment finally came in. Yeah, digital's the way to go. You should see what I've done. All of this equipment, I have all this equipment out here in this side. The only thing in that room is my microphone and me. There's nothing else in there. That is a dead silent room. It's actually it actually equates to a negative 118 dB. In fact, it's so dead that ACX's standards actually warns me that don't use dead silence. It sounds bad. I said, no, it's not dead silence. It's not zero, but it is very quiet in there. Very, very quiet. But other than that, and including that, I do meet all of ACX's standards. Merry Christmas, Thrifty Angela. Oh, look here. Caim Ambrosio. Gracias para visitarnos. Estoy muy feliz porque tú estás aquí. Y gracias. Chaim Ambrosio. I don't know what language you speak, but I just guessed. Maybe Spanish. If you're from Korea, 감사합니다. 안녕하세요. If you're from Russia, спасибо, Vladimir Oskevich. До свидания, подвучи, краски Ramadonovich. Welcome. Mobang for your bucks is in the house. What's going on? Wait the minutes. You are streaming on 2 channels. Yes, I am. I am streaming on Thin Blue Lane RV Life and my business channel, Thin Blue Lane Productions. Those of you who are not on there, I could use some subscribers. It's very, very scant over there right now because it's brand new. It's only been up, a week? It's been up a week, right? I did try going on live, but I have never done this, so I probably need some time to figure it out. I only know Zoom, sorry, but I'm still watching the show. Rick is still watching. My author is still here. All right. I'm going to do his project and my weekly project only until those projects are done. Did they check your roof on your RV? No, they didn't. That's not part of what they're working on. Timberland RV Life. Wow, on the RV repairs. Glad I'm not dealing with that. Amen to that. Because I've got this, Rick, I've got this 42-foot fifth wheel, and I pull it with a Chevy 3500 HD pickup truck. It's a dually. And I spend majority of my life in that RV. And that's why I'm putting a sound room in the garage. Now, if you look it up, the garage isn't like a toy hauler. Toy haulers have the back of the RV is a toy hauler. Then you take out the toys and then put the furniture down. I'm supposed to pretend like it doesn't smell like there were gasoline and tires in there. Mine is a separate room behind the TV, behind the wall, and it's a slide out. And it was designed for a motorcycle. And it will hold a Harley Davidson Ultra Classic, the big one. So I'm going to have the ramp taken out of that, and I'm going to build me a sound room in there that will knock your socks off. Because when I hit the road, I still want to work. I still want to do this. I know I'm retired, but I love doing voiceover work, and I love this project I'm doing for Rick. I'm excited to get in the booth and do it. I would love to see 250 as well. When I get there, buddy, I will. We all start somewhere, Bill. That's right. Look how far behind I am on the chat. Let me try to catch up the chat a little bit, guys. Mary Jane Jones says, congratulations. RV with G says, hi, Mo. Mo, bang for your buck. Susan. Dan the Vintage RV 291 is up there. Happy to help you work on getting down below 200, but healthy. I want to get to 220, and that's realistic for me. And if I get better than that, I get better than that. 291 is up there, but I'm also almost 6'2". That's something to consider. But I've lost a lot of weight. I've got a YouTube video of me standing there talking to them originally when they fixed my slide out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I'm standing there with this gut, and I don't have that gut anymore. I have a gut, but I don't have that one. Nate Wolf G. Rick says, I loved it. I hope you did, sir. And I hope to keep making you happy. I'm one biscuit short of another huge number. Yeah, I don't eat biscuits anymore. In fact, sometimes when I'm not even hungry, I was supposed to eat from 12 to 8 today. I think it's 6:30. I finally went down and had one sandwich. I think it was 7:30. It was 7:30. I went downstairs. I had a ham and cheese sandwich on wheat bread. And I'm stuffed. That's all I ate. My body's in ketosis, so it's feeding off my fat, so I don't get hungry. I'm too knitting now on a knitting machine, thanks to Yanai from Dream on Wheels. Is Dream on Wheels here today? Bill, sounds like you need to gargle with some salt water. That may be the case. Lillian Tittle is here. What is going on, Lillian? Welcome, Matt, to the Blue Crew. Glad to see you. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind in the chat. I'm trying to get that caught up right now. Let's come down through here as fast as I can. Awesome, New Horizons. We will see more modeling from your husband. No, thank you. I'd like to pass on that one. I'm sorry for the dead air, but I'm trying to catch up. Nice going, Bill. I lost 39 pounds the hard way on the McNasty diet. Oh, not a diet I would share with you. Okay, yeah, I understand. I understand. I asked God. I prayed. I said, I hope. I want to lose weight, but you have to be careful what you ask God for, because He will listen and He will give you what you ask for if it's within not His power, but His if He desires to. But you have to be careful how you ask Him. I did say I prayed that I wanted to lose weight, but I did throw in that I didn't want to get sick doing it. So next thing I know, I'm buying a VR headset as a toy. And my goodness, I've lost all this weight since I bought that toy, because there's a program called Supernatural, and I play that thing on the hardest level. It's also good for the mental acuity too, because you got stuff flying at you so fast that you have to work on your mental stuff too. I had a struggle with all that starchy crap and stuff late at night. Had to decide to cut out some things and focus on doing things for others. New Horizons, he sees me bringing him a hat and a headband and runs the other way. I got another lady addicted, and now her husband has to model them too. Yep. Rick says 88 chapters and 1.5 pages each. That's right. And I think I'm on, I've only been doing it for 4 days or 5 days, and I think I've done 15 chapters so far. And I explained to him, it only takes 2 minutes to read a chapter, but I told him there's a lot more to it than that. That sounds like my type of book. I can claim I read a chapter a day. Oh, yeah. But I sent Rick the process, and I wasn't trying to make him feel sorry for me or anything. I just wanted him to know why. I wanted him to know why it takes me more than the time to read it to produce it, because I'm not only the reader, but the producer. And I sent him an email. Let me read that to you real quick. I think we have time. Yeah, we're 33 minutes. We have time. So let me cross over here, go to the email, see if I can find it. Oh, Rick sent me an email. See what I missed. I'm watching and enjoying. Hey, thank you. Thank you, buddy. It means a lot to me, actually. Let me see if I can find that post, right? I broke down all the stuff. Actually, I wrote it down. Here, I'll just do this. Let me close this. Okay. Being a narrator for a book, you don't just read it. This is what you do. You read the text that you want to do, and that the time it takes to do that. And then I do my first record. Then I do my first edit. And when I do my first record, I read everything 3 times. Oh, someone sent a super chat. I didn't see that. Who sent me a super chat? Amos Adventures in a Van, $4.99 super chat. Been a while, can't stay long. Be safe. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Amos Adventures in a Van, for that $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. It's not required, but it's not expected, but I appreciate it. That's going to go toward my sound booth, just so you know. Everything you guys donate from now on is going to the sound booth. Then I'll see here. I do my first edit. The edit usually takes 5 times more than it took to read it. Then, and that edit includes listening to the whole thing. Then the next thing, and this takes a lot of time, I bring the file up to ACX standards, which is the standards for audiobooks. And everything has to be within a certain, I'm not going to go into the, if I gave you the details, you would be bored and I would lose half of you. But basically you set it for peak level, RMS level, and noise floor. The next thing is I listen for continuity to make sure that it flows. I listen for timing, periods, and paragraphs to make sure that there's spaces. Or I have a section for how much space should go after a period, and another section for how much space should go after a paragraph, and titles and things like that. And I play with that. It's not a constant. I play with that. It's always under construction. And I delete mouth noises. Any of those things. If I close my mouth and open it, that noise, don't like that. And I am crazy about deleting even the slightest little hiccup. It doesn't matter. I delete it. I mean, I don't delete it. I paste over it. Excessive breaths are eliminated. You can't eliminate all the breaths because people expect you to breathe. And if they don't hear breathing, usually they're like, something's wrong here. And I don't know what it is. It's something in the back of their head. So you do leave the breaths in. The next thing I do is I make sure the audio matches the text. Okay, before I do any final edits, make sure I didn't leave anything out. That would suck. I haven't had that happen yet, but it could happen. The next thing I play it again. I listen for mouth clicks. I check for mouth clicks and remove them. I remove any background noises using a synthesizer. I reduce any S's. If there's any excessive S's, I remove those. I run a voice equalizer over it that's optimized for ACX books. It's designed just for that, and I have a macro programmed in. Changes everything. Also, I do a voice leveler. Sometimes you're close to the mic like this, and sometimes you back up, and sometimes you just do this by mistake. But a voice leveler balances all that out. Then the next thing I do is I recheck the ACX standards because all of those changes I just made might have knocked me out of ACX standards, and 99% of the time they do. So I put it back into ACX standards again. So I start with ACX standards, I play with it, tweak it, edit it, and then put it back to ACX standards with those tweaks and edits intact. And the next thing I do is I listen to the final thing all the way through. I close my eyes, I make sure it flows. If I was a reader, oh, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like too much space between that sentence. That doesn't sound like enough space between that paragraph. And I go back and I mess with that. Then I upload it to my favorite author in the world. Oh, wait. Then I save it. And then I convert it to an MP3 under very, very high, strict ACX standards, by the way. There's a specific set of standards they have to be MP3 to. ACX is very strict. They like their books to be quality. And then I upload it to my favorite author in the world, and then I listen, hopefully like this, to see if he likes it. And if he doesn't, I go, oh, and I cry, and then I go back and I fix it. Luckily, he's liked all but 2 files I sent him, and I've changed both of those, and he really liked those changes. So we're doing great. We're doing great. And that's another thing. Before I do all those tweaks and changes to all that audio, I save a raw version. So if he wants me to change something and I have to take this out and put something else in, I edit the raw version. Because if you edit the synthesized version, if you edit that, it never sounds right. I mean, you can make a new recording replacing the old one, punch it in there, and it goes la 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 la. It does not sound right. So then I tried to tweak it and play it. It doesn't work. So I go back and I edit the original raw file, and then I do all those steps over again. And I love it. So don't think for a second that bothers me. I have no problem. I love doing this. It's my lifelong dream to do this. Let's see. I got to catch up the chat again. Susan, did they get all your stuff worked out with your RV? Everything good? Wow, you got that green screen working out nicely. Hey, Blue Wave, how you doing? I was going to call you tonight and say Merry Christmas. I actually didn't need anything for once. I was just going to say Merry Christmas. My author is actually in here with us. Rick is in here right now, Blue Wave. That's Bob at Blue Wave Odyssey. He helped me get started in YouTube a long time ago. It's going on 3 years now, buddy, or 2 years. We're going on starting our third year on the 19th of this month. Wait, we're past it. Dude, we're in our third year right now. I didn't even know it till right this second. All right, let's see here. Oh, there's another one right there. I don't know what that is. Blue Wave is here. Blob at Blue Wave Odyssey is a rock star. He's got a huge RV channel. 28 in the house. Be sure to hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. Hey, share us out. If we get to 40, I'll give away a prize. Hey, everyone. Tommy Travels is here. How's it going, buddy? What is happening, my friend? Good to see you. Man, Tommy Travels, another rock star right there, guys. Another rock star in the house. Thrifty Angela, that's one right there. I'm sorry, I'm sorry I'm too active in the chat. My mom is here and I'm running the show in the background. Thrifty, I'm just glad you're here. That's all I care about. I've got a lot of messages to skim through to get caught up here. Oh, I don't really have that many. I think you were all enthralled with my story about how I edit, what goes on. Wet noises sounds like a juicy, rally. That has to be edited out too if you do that. You don't want to do that in there. You don't want to do that in there. You don't want to do that. Mine's not as big as that either. So that's more for bands and stuff. Mine is much smaller than that. Wow, I never thought about keeping my mouth open. Interesting. That's right. You cannot close your mouth unless you have to say an N word or something. N or M word or M or P or anything that involves closing your mouth. Everything makes noise in a mic this sensitive. Let me see here. I couldn't do that job. I would have too much trouble with my accent and my voice. You know what? I think people would love your accent there, New Horizons. I think the Tennessee accent is just adorable. I just think for a second that every single person would just love to listen to you talk. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, there we go. I'm done with that. Yeah, I tried to put a little vocal magic into one of his files. He didn't like that, so he had me change it back, which is fine. I won't do that again. Abby couldn't be in the room. She can sure pass same. Yeah, no, there's no way. My dogs don't go in the booth. My dogs do not go in the vocal booth. They do not go in there. They're not even allowed in there. They don't go in there. I don't want dog hair in there. I don't want anything in there. Just stay away from gassy foods before you do a job like Bill's. That's right. I don't eat. I eat after my work is done. And I really am not hungry anyway. Tommy Travels. How's the weather there? Where is Tommy? Is he still in Florida or where's he at now? Scrolling down. This is very unprofessional, guys. Sorry about that. Angie, hey, you going live tonight? Cat maintenance guy must have snuck in on me. There he is right there. I didn't see him. James Catnese, how you doing, buddy? Didn't see you come in either. Rick Brightweiser, you're right. You're correct. Brightweiser, like the beer, like Brightweiser. Okay, going down. Merry Christmas. Look at all these Merry Christmases. I would like to say this show is courtesy of Avenger RV Adventure, because he did call me and remind me that my show was coming on. I was so busy working on that book, I forgot all about the show tonight till he called me, or till I called him and he reminded me. I called him just to say Merry Christmas. My editor just bought a 35-foot trailer last week. I don't know the brand. It sounds like it's going to be cool. I'm going to build. I'd rather buy a whisper room for the RV if it fits in that room, because it's a 9x4 room. It's a 9-foot garage by a 4-foot garage. Now the whisper room is built to 4-foot specifications, so unless there's a little play in there, it's going to hit the walls. So I'm going to find out before I invest in something like that. She Devil Adventures, welcome. Laura's here. Hey Bill, you don't have any mods on this channel, so the trolls are here, my friend. Laura, welcome. I haven't seen any trolls. In fact, I don't get many trolls on my channel, but I have plenty of mods here. I believe there's plenty of mods here. I just left your other channel and came to sub over here, and the trolls are on here. They're on here, or are they on there? I don't know. Okay, you're right. There are no. Oh, there's another $20 super chat. Thank you guys. Tracy Oceanfire, in memory of my dad and DJ. Hope you enjoy your sound studio. That $20 and any super chats that you donate is all going into a fund for my soundproof booth. I appreciate that. Trust me, it won't go to waste. I'm going to do voiceovers until I can't talk anymore. Y'all know I'm good at talking. I do that for a living. It's an AC/DC weekend right here on Q102, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, best rock. Tell Nancy I discovered Winn-Dixie here. They have amazing deals. I haven't been to one in many years. Yes, they do. Laura, thanks for letting me know about the trolls on the other channel. I'll have to go. I'll have to make some people moderators over there and take care of that. But there's no trolls here. This year we donated 55 hats and 55 scarves. Nice. Box Van D is here, another superstar. Got a superstar in the house, Box Van D. Hey, Box, the author that I'm doing a book for is in the chat right now. Rick Breitweiser, he's in the chat as we speak. Beat Back Rhythm, Angie Hay, New Horizons, Mary Jones. That's Steve and Trish over at Avenger RV Adventure, mostly Steve. Box Van D, hi everyone. Hope you are having a blessed week. And I feel the same way to you. There's Alice in Adventures in a Van. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. It will go towards my soundproof booth. There's the Avenger RV Adventure has posted the link to Alice Adventures in a Van's YouTube channel. Thank you for doing that. Avenger RV Adventure is my moderator here. I'm probably going to need some moderators on that other channel too, because I'm simulcasting on my business channel. So I'll be going over there and checking that out. I don't think I can see the text messages over there. I can't see them. The chat messages, I mean. I have to go. Just wanted to wish everybody Merry Christmas. Well, I got to go too in about 14 minutes there, buddy. Yep. Everybody's thanking Alice. And Merry Christmas, Bill and Nancy. Hope you guys have a wonderful one. God bless you guys. Thank you, Laura. Alice in Adventures in a Van. Then one more towards soundboard. Be safe, everyone. Thank you, Alice, for another super chat. Thank you very much. Maricela Silva Franco, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido a la canal de Team Brulé y buenos días. Buenas noches, actually. My bad. I got excited there. Maricela Silva Franco is a relative of mine in Mexico. Good to see you. Very good to see you. I think that's what you're talking about right there, because I have no idea what that is. So would my moderators get rid of that, please, if you haven't already? Nancy's here. Sorry I'm late, but I'm on the telly. Well, at least you have your priorities. Do you want to come up live? I sent you a link, Nancy, if you want to come up live on the chat. Hello, everyone in chat. That's my lovely wife. Angie, my finger was on it. Y'all taking care of the trolls before I get to it? There's another one right there. I think those are trolls. I'm pretty sure that my moderators are taking care of those. New Horizons, I remember from your first videos and live streams, you said that your goal was to do audiobooks and help make an income on the road. I'm glad that your dreams and goals are coming true. And thanks to people like Rick Breitweiser, they are coming true. And by the way, he came to me. He came to me. I did not audition to him. So that's even better. In fact, the book that the kid wants me to do now he sent it to me already, as a matter of fact. He wants me to do a science fiction fantasy book. Those are very, very long, and they usually don't pay very well. In fact, it probably pays a fourth of what I'm actually worth. I'm losing my voice. This is not good for my business. We have about 11 minutes left in the show, guys. Folk of the Forest is here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hear that? That was a mouth noise. That is an audio producer's nightmare. Mouth noises. Audio, Angie Hay, Family Adventures. Will your author give you a few signed books for you to give away for your channel? I think it'd be nice if some of my people bought some of his books. That'd be awesome. But I'll talk to him. Actually, you're talking to him. You're talking to him. You're going to love his book. I guarantee you. I mean, I don't care if you don't like books. This book is very fascinating to read. And I am bored very easily. This is not boring. I'm at my mom's house getting ready for Christmas Eve feast, but I'm glad to see everyone here. Nancy, I will leave here tomorrow after I wake up. I will head over there. We will have Christmas Eve night together. I'll probably stay there that night, and then I will head back here on Christmas Day and try to get some more recordings done before you guys get here and the house gets loud. I would like to do that. So that's my plan. Yes, I know working on Christmas is silly, but my job is also my dream. So it's not, and God is the one who brought me that dream. So I am don't feel too bad if I do that. Bill is so behind the chat. Oh dear. Let me get caught up then. Let me skip over some stuff. Oh, Rick says, say ossobuco. It's Italiano, signor. It's Italiano. Ossobuco. I felt almost bad that I thought you were going to make me redo that part because I kind of threw a little bit of my Italian accent in there. I am totally down with doing accents. I would do any accent you want me to. I can do the Russian accent too, but I prefer not to. I don't want to upset my Russian comrades. Do you know what I'm saying? They're very, very unhappy when I do that. First of all, they tell me I suck at this voice. I suck at this. Now, actually, I've gotten a lot of compliments. You know who I get the worst insults from? If I try to do a British accent. I can do a British accent. In fact, I can do all the different British accents from the north to the south. But they're exaggerated, and they're supposed to be funny. And the British are like, we don't talk like that. No, I don't know what that was. I don't know where you heard that. But you might want to go back and reconsider because we don't sound like that. No. Where did you get that from? Was that American television? Nancy Adams. Yeah, when I do my accents, they are exaggerated on purpose. They're supposed to be funny. Tracy Ocean Fire, $20 in memory of my dad, a DJ. Enjoy your sound studio. Yes, that's that money. Everything you donate is going straight into that audio booth. And if you want to see what I'm looking at, I put a link below here. Just click on it. And the first picture you come to as you scroll up, that is my dream right there. That's what I want. Fairy Dust, Weep the Wild Winds, Merry Christmas. Time for exploring. Merry Christmas, everyone. Nancy Adams saying hi to my author and buddy, Rick Breitweiser. I would like to call him my buddy because I feel like I know him. I mean, reading a book someone has written is almost like reading their soul. And it's amazing. The book is amazing. I honestly want to get in there and do some more. That's how excited I am about it. Mary Jones says, I hope I didn't just put you in timeout. Mary Jones says, tell Nancy, tell mom I said hi. I love her. That's sweet. Thank you, Mary Jones. Let me see if I can get caught up. Let me shoot down through here. Land Cloud, it's my last week going after you, and Angie will go after you from now on. Thin Blue Lane. Okay. So Land Cloud is going on after me in 7 minutes. If you guys someone could post a link to Land Cloud Adventures YouTube channel, please. One of my moderators. If you could post a link to Land Cloud Adventures, I would appreciate that. And we'll all go over and raid them. Actually, I have to get back to work, but you guys can go raid them. I might need to go not work. I might need to go gargle some salt water. There it is, RV Adventure. I didn't even have to ask. Look at that. He's already got Tracy Ocean Fire going on over there. And then Angie will be back next week, apparently. You're welcome. Yes, thank you, Tracy. Thank you always. And thank you again. Tracy's also a member of the Thin Blue Lane, an actual paid member of our channel. Thank you for that. It's good to have friends like that. Nancy's saying hi to everybody. Mary Jones says there was one troll. Thank you for taking care of that, my moderators. I love you guys. I don't have to worry about trolls when I got you guys here, right? That's what I pay you for, right? Okay. Fairy Dust says Merry Christmas to everybody. There was a troll. I reported. Thank you, Tracy. I smacked the troll. You whacked the troll. My mom wants to send greetings to you, Mary Jones, and Merry Christmas. I might go over. He knows this. Land Cloud Adventures knows I go over my hour sometimes. I want to get caught up in the chat before I go. So if you want me to get caught up in the chat, stop typing in the chat. My mom wants to send greetings to you, Mary Jones, and Merry Christmas. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. I love you guys. The Blue Crew is very, very dear to me. And I love spending Thursday nights with you guys, including Van D. I mean, come on. I'm making sugar cookies. Just posted the pictures on her Thin Blue Lane Instagram. You know what? I'm glad that you did that over there, not over here, because I don't want to eat a sugar cookie. Nancy, tell them that you can reach around me now and hug me all the way around my frame. Please pass me a cookie, Steve says. Steve wants your cookies, Nancy. Nancy says, thank you all for the super chats. Rails, Tails, and Trails is here. Hey, guys. I've actually been on your site. I love it. It's good to see you. You guys are funny over there. Appreciate that. Just finished cooking. Becky Allen is here. Look at that, coming in at the end of the hour. Actually, it may not be for you because Nancy says, hello to all of our Russian friends. All of our Russian friends. Fordman, there is Trolls on Thin Blue Lane Productions YouTube channel. Thin Blue Lane RV Life. If you want, I can help mod for you on the Thin Blue Lane. I'll tell you what, I'll go live over there after this, and we can make you a mod over there. I think that's how I'd have to do it. I'm not sure. 4 trolls on your other channel. I reported them best I could do. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. The Brits do get a little cranky when you poke fun at their accents. Yeah. You know, that's why, because American TV over-exaggerates the British accents. And when we do it, we do something we saw on Mary Poppins, and it would piss you off too. If they came over here and said, hey, you're American, you must talk like this right here. Okay, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Thin Blue Lane, what's the name of your other channel? It is Thin Blue Lane Productions, not Thin Blue Lane RV Life, Thin Blue Lane Productions. Why is this called Thin Blue Lane? It's called Thin Blue Lane because I'm a retired police officer. I used to walk the thin blue line. Since I'm retired, it doesn't mean I don't still carry weapons and uphold righteousness and goodness in the world. So I still walk the lane. I just don't walk the line anymore. That's why it's called that, Trent. Thanks for asking. I reported them, Kenny, but not a mod to do more. I'll take care of that. We'll go over there. I'll do a live stream from over there. Just those of you go over to Land Cloud Adventures, that's fine. But those of you that are mods here, come over there and I'll make you a mod there. I think I have to make you one. I'm not really sure how that works. Hope he wasn't a bad cop. They're bad. No, I was not a bad cop. I was actually called officer friendly, actually, the opposite of a bad cop. I did it for 20 years. I've been shot twice. Yeah, not all, Trent, all cops aren't bad. That is true. I mean, do I look bad? There's another troll right there. Kim Potter got what she deserved. Okay. Defund the police. Okay, there's one you can ban right there, guys. All right. Looks like I'm caught up in the chat. We have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the show. I'm going to do a live stream. Actually, I think I can do it. I think I can do it here. Yeah, thank you, Avenger. I think I can do it here. I think I just need to go over to the Thin Blue Lane. Thin Blue Lane RV Life. Oh, no, Thin Blue Lane Productions. It's Habit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to go over there and do that. Because I've never simulcasted before on 2 YouTube channels at once. Yeah, I'll see you guys over there. I'll try to do another live stream, but please, everybody go to Land Cloud Adventures. We're just going to bring my mods over to Rails, Tails, and Trails. Thank you, former firefighter and EMT. Good to see that. How many lives did you destroy as a corrupt cop? I actually saved lives. I actually took people and fed them. I helped the homeless. Wow, it's pretty cool that you would assume I was corrupt just out of the blue. It's pretty cool. Yeah, actually, I never met a corrupt cop in 20 years. I met one. They get fired pretty quick. We weed them out pretty fast most of the time. Appreciate y'all taking care of the trolls. I already had trolls before until I started this new channel. That's kind of odd. Me too, Rails. All right, it is time to go. I'm going to create a new live stream on Thin Blue Lane RV Life, on Thin Blue Lane Productions, and I'm going to set up people that are here. Y'all have fun whacking those trolls. I don't. They don't make me mad. They don't have a life. They have nothing to do. You know, it's funny. We never had trolls before until now. It's been 2 years, or either that, or you guys have just been taking good care of them. All right, it's time to go. We got 3 seconds left. I'm going to go start another live stream on the other channel, and just on the other channel. Those of you that want to go on over, go ahead and do that. Bad cops are the kind that get promotions. I wish. By all, honestly, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Yeah. You've hit the big time, Bill. Yeah, I got trolls now. Really, it took me a long time. All right, guys, I am out of here. End of broadcast. I'll see you over there.